Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be finishing up the rest of the Spense challenge. We're going to leave the footer for another part though, because this one is going to probably take around 15 to 20 minutes and I don't want to go over that mark. So let's just jump right in. So first things first, I've gotten a lot of people telling me that it's semantically better to use sections instead of divs, and so that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. For the hero section, we're just going to be renaming it into a section instead of a div. And moving forward, any other section, we're going to be using the section tag. So right here we have a logo section that's 8 logos. And so we're going to do a section with a class of logo block that has a container inside and every logo inside. And we're just going to type in 8 logos, which I'm going to do, and I'm going to get right back to you guys. Right, so I've added all the images, and as you can see, they don't look particularly interesting. And we're going to fix that. We're just going to go into our CSS files, logo block, and then we're going to go into the logos image itself, and we're going to give it a width of, say, 10%. That's going to make it instantly much better. And then what we're going to do is, I just feel like I have Google twice. Yeah, I do have Google twice. Let's just remove that one. And we're back to 8. Yep. Okay. Now we can see that they're all squished together. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the block, the logo block. I'm going to give it display flex, align items center, justify content space between. And that should give it a little bit more room to breathe. Yeah, I'm targeting the right section. Logo block, display flex. Oh, we should be targeting the logos, not the logo block. That's my bad. Yep, there we go. And we want to give the section itself a little bit of padding. So 2.5 rem for top and bottom and 0 for left and right. And we're done. So that's looking nice. Now let's move on to the section that I think is probably going to take me a little bit while to figure out. This one. I'm going to have a section with a class of Escrow wrapper. Ooh, what did I just do? There we go. And that one is going to have a container and a left and right div so that we can use display flex. You guys are probably tired from me using display flex by now, but it's so easy. I love it. So left one is going to have a niche tree with this text, and then a paragraph, and then an A tag with this call to action. There we go. And then for the right side, we have an image, right? Source is going to be assets, and then phone. Ooh, not the mobile version. That's going to be in just a second. And it's probably going to be, yep, there we go, because it's too big. That's fine. We're going to fix that in just a second. Now, what we want to do is we want to give the escrow section, we want to give it a background color of this one. Want to make sure it's, yep, it's working fine. No worries, we're going to fix that in just a second. And then we want to give it a padding of, say, 4 rem. Yeah. And then for the right or the left side, we're going to have a width of 50%. And then the right is going to also have a width of 50%. And the image inside of the right is going to have a width of 100%. There we go. That's looking much better. And this is also going to be display flex, align items center. Justify contents as well. There we go. Much, much better. Now we want to handle the image, and let's just put this here so that you guys see what's going on with the image. We want to give the escrow section a position of relative, and then the image, absolute position. So it's going to be bottom 0, right 0 as well. That should fix it. And then the section itself is going to have a height of, say, 40 rems. I think that should be enough, or a little bit too much. Yeah, 20 seems like perfect. 10 is just a little too low. And yeah, that seems to be working fine. Yep. I think just testing it out. Yeah, maybe we can make the image a little bit smaller and reduce the height because it's a little bit too big. That seems a lot better. Now we're gonna do is style the left side. That shouldn't take too long. So font size is gonna be 36. Oops. That's 2.25 rem. So font size 2.25 rems. Cool. And then this one is gonna have a is going to be font size is going to be, I think it's 1 rem. I do have the Figma file, so it's 1.25 rems. With the color of, just want to make sure that I do have it right, 1.125 rem. Cool. So that's working nice. I feel like this isn't applying. Just make sure. Cool. So it is applying just fine. And then for the A tag, that's gonna have a text decoration of underline, and then a font weight of bold, and a color of as well. Now we're gonna give the paragraph a margin of 8 top and 16 bottom. So that's gonna be padding of 0.5 rem, top, 0 on the right, 1 on the bottom, and 0 on the left. That should just sort it out. There we go, perfect. Now, obviously, one of the problems that we're going to be facing is once we do mobile, you see it just destroys it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go add another image, but this one is for the mobile, and we're going to give these two images classes. So this one is going to be desktop image, and this one is going to be mobile. Oops, mobile image. I'm going to take this little media query here and at the right side, oops, right side, we're going to have desktop image. If it's on mobile, we don't want to display it. And then the mobile image, if it's on mobile, we want to display it. Right? I think that's how I should be typing it. Yeah, there we go. And then what we're going to do is the escrow section itself, we're going to give it more height. So that's, I think, around 40 rems. That should fix the problem. And then the left side obviously is going to be just 100% because it's no longer left and right, it's just top and bottom. It feels like there's something still not quite right. Let's see. Oh, I think this needs to be flex direction column. Yeah, there we go. But I am still getting, oh, that's weird. Ah, because of the display, the align items on set. Does it justify? Justify content. There we go. It's much better. And then for the image, I feel like it's not centered for some reason. So let's just stop image. It's not showing in the right display box. Oh, probably gonna have to make it 100%. So yeah, for the image on mobile, gonna have to give the width of 100%. There we go. So obviously, by default, we want it to have display none. Oh, not that one, the image one, the mobile one. There we go, much better. So that's working fine now. And now we just want to move into this section shouldn't take too long. But what I do want to do first is want to add padding to the bottom of the escrow section. So we're going to do that. Margin bottom, 85 rem. So that should be working fine. There we go. Now this section has again, a left and a right. I'm gonna name it, say, section editor. It has a container inside, and then it has name this container wrapper. Again, it has a left side and a right side. This time the image is on the left side. And I think it was called text editor. There we go. And then the right side has an H3. Paragraph and an A tag. There we go. Obviously, the image is a little bit too large, so we're going to fix that in just a second. So we're going to go here to editor, left and right. First things first is display flex. We cannot not do display flex. Cool. Left side is going to be with 50%. Right side is also with 50%. The image inside of the left side is going to have a width of 100%. And there we go. I do feel like it is not aligned. Okay, it is. Cool. It's because of the shadow. That's fine. And then on the right side, we're going to we're going to do the headers and the paragraphs. It shouldn't take too long. That's 2.25 rems. That's the font size. And then the paragraph is going to be font size of 1.125 rems and a color of, I think it's 5.9 if I'm not mistaken. Just make sure. Nope, okay. There we go. And then it's also going to have a padding of 0.5 rem top, 0 right, 1 bottom, and 0 left. And then the A tag is also going to have exactly the same A tags as the one above it. And there we go. Looking good. Let's see how that looks on mobile. Obviously not going to be responsive. So what we're going to do here is take the media query, and we are going to change the flex flow to a column reverse so that we have the text at the top. Yep, text at the top and then the image at the bottom. Width of the left side is going to be 100%. And then likewise for the right side, width of 100%. And we're going to give the right side a padding at the bottom of, say, 24, which is 1.5 parens. Sorry, that's going to be a margin bottom. There we go. Looking much, much better. And yeah, that should wrap up this video. All that's left to do for the next one is going to be probably the footer section. If you guys enjoyed this video, just be sure to subscribe to this channel if you want to see more content like this. We're hopefully going to be tackling more of the challenges on Codewell. And yeah, see you next time.